Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, guys, it is a rainy, wet, cold mess here in West Tennessee. Guys, it's 55 degrees outside right now. That is chilly. It was like 63 in the camper in the Ridge crib this morning, which felt pretty nice under them covers, I'll tell you that right now. The storms last night, the last 2 nights, we've had storms from like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. that were just torrential, just rocking the ridge crib, thunder, lightning, just tons and tons of rain. But I made it through just fine. No tornado warnings, luckily. Nothing like that to worry your heads over, and I appreciate the concern. I get lots of texts and calls and emails and stuff whenever the weather looks bad here in West Tennessee, and I appreciate your concerns. But made it through. But guys, I've had to do something I haven't had to do in a long time. As you can see, we don't have much sunshine. Matter of fact, we got no sunshine. We haven't had sunshine in a little while. Now, we had perfect weather for the Steel Horse Rally over there in Fort Smith, Arkansas, which is on the west side of Arkansas. Basically, it's on the Oklahoma state line. Well, over here, we're on the east side of Arkansas. We're on the west side of Tennessee, and the weather is, I mean, thunder. Ooh, did you hear that thunder? The weather can be night and day from here to over there on Come On Mountain. I'll tell you that right now. But guys, look at this. Whoa, that is a lot of water. I mean, just look at the muddy mess we've got going on here on the ridge. Look at these little stalactite things. See that gray stuff right there? That's that well grout, or some people have been calling it all kinds of different things, but it's the stuff that's packed around the well casing there, and you can see it looks really weird. That's grease. I mean, it's gray grease. If I stick my fingers in it, it'd be real greasy. But look how the rain coming down off the gazebo there has eaten into that dirt and just made it a muddy mess. Look at the water, guys. Wait till you see tomorrow's video on Ridge Life. You're gonna. I told you a little bit about yesterday. I made mistakes and had to correct it, and has a lot to do with this right here. And oh, I hear the chickens. They've been quiet all morning. Oh, one's laying an egg, I think. But listen to this. Look at this. This is just a muddy, terrible mess. But as far as what I've not had to do in a long time, I mean, guys, it's been months. I can't really think of the last time I had to do it, but I'm doing it right now. Anybody know what that is? Whew, look at the wind. Whew. It is rough. This weather is it's pretty rough. Look at all the water on the ground. There's Sylvia. How you doing, girl? Where's Sunset and Luna? You're doing better, yeah. You can see the scratch I threw out for them. But it's just so muddy right now. Yeah, the girls, they must be in there laying eggs. They're doing well though. I mean, look at Sylvia's just her, got fluffy butt and her neck's, all the feathers growing back on her neck. Yeah, she's doing a lot better. But yeah, it's been months since I've had to do this. And I think some of you may be able to guess what that is from the noise. Leave your comment down below real quick, pause, tell me what you think. I haven't had to do this in months, and basically it's because of the weather. I'm having to run my generator. That's right. Let's come into the generator tent here. Let me go ahead and turn it off. Let's see. All right, turn that one off. Haven't had to run the generators in a long time. Now it's good about once a month to come out and start them. And look at all the dust on them. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had to run them in a while. But Yeah, the Jackery last night, it made it all through the night, but this morning when I got up, I was drinking my coffee, and all of a sudden the power went out, and I was like, is there a problem? And pulled my app up, and of course the Wi-Fi was down, so I had to run out here, and the Jackery was at 0%. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. Now, I've got the Blue Eddy here, and you know, it's at 49%. So it's got 119 watts of solar coming in. That's not including the solar coming in here. And so I got, you know, I forgot how many solar panels I have going to that. It's not many. But you can look right here. Well, now we got 724 watts coming in. So some sun's getting through. Some sun's getting through. Let's see here. It's bright. But there's no sun. But that's the power of these solar panels, guys. That's pretty amazing. But with all the time I've been here this week, it's Wednesday, right? I've been using a lot of power. Lots of work going on too, guys. I'll tell you about that. So yeah, I died. So I had to start the generator, and I've only used. This is going to be kind of crazy, guys. I've only had to get gas twice since Freedom Weekend. That was July 4th, right? I got gas. I've got this, I think it's like 38 gallon Vevor gas tank here. I think it's 38, maybe 34. It's not as big as the diesel tote I've got, which I think is 53. It's maybe 48. But I've only had to fill that up 2 times. 2 times. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, the solar panel I've got 10 solar panels going into the Jackery. And those 10 panels bring me like 3,000 watts. And constantly, every hour of every day that the sun's out. And I've got 48 solar panels. So whenever I get the full solar system going, 48, 10 bring 3,000. So if 48 times 3,000, whoa, that's a lot of power, a lot of power. Well, not 48 times 3,000, it'd be 4.3, because it's 48, and there's 10, yeah, you get the math. Yeah, I had the math off there a little bit. So let me do this real quick before we continue talk. I'm gonna switch over to the Predator 8750 inverter to let it run a little while, because it hasn't ran. I'm gonna let it run with a little bit of load. Let's see if this will reach over there. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, you're dirty too, boy. All right, get that plugged in there. Sorry if you didn't see that. All right, let's get, I've already warmed this one up, guys, so let me. Already had it warming up. Light's green. Turn that on. That 720 should pop up here in just a second. There it goes. Now we got 2,500 watts, 2,400 watts coming in there. That's good. I'm also going to plug this in. I'll show you what that is. Output. Oh, I'm going to turn the output on. It'll come back. What's that? What? Why'd that go to 2,200? Oh, that's kind of one of the reasons I was losing so much power. I forgot about that. Oh, that's the well pump. The well pump kicking on. Yeah, 240 volts. As soon as that goes off, the other thing will come on. Yeah, I was like, what? I forgot about the 220 volt well pump. Let me get out here so you can hear me. Whew. That is loud. Yeah, that one's not as quiet as that little small inverter I got. But look at this trench here. It's not quite full and overflowing. But what's that coming out of the end down there? That's a sump pump. You guys said I should be using the sump pump. Well, I am. And there's a reason for it. Tomorrow's video will show you. Tomorrow's video will show you what that's there for. Look at all this water right here, guys. You know, I got everything sloped, but right here I got a little low area. And whenever I go to fill that in, I'm gonna bring some more gravel right in here because it is definitely a low area. Look at this. That's a little bit on the low side. I don't have my truck all the way under because of the gravel in the front. Come up here and see it. See, if I go too much further, I'll bump into that gravel. And so I don't really have my truck all the way up under. Huh. But yeah, we got the sump pump going off down the hill over there. I can tell it's running. We'll get this pumped out of there. I need to go take the Durango, the SRT, to the shop and get that water pump fixed, so I can go ahead and start giving that to my daughter. I'm glad it stopped raining for a minute. Allow me to get out here and do this. Oh no, it's still raining. It's still raining. I don't know if you can see it. It's definitely still raining. Just lightly. Just lightly. The thunder was just clapping like crazy earlier. Yeah, there's some thunder clouds over there. But let me take you in here. Let me wipe my boots off first. I don't want to bring all the dirt inside. I have been getting it. Trying to keep everything clean here. It's hard to keep things clean when it's so muddy outside. But yeah, you can see I've got tools lined up here, and let me step in. I gotta pick some trash up here. Gotta keep everything clean. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek here. Check this out. Woo! Isn't that pretty? Okay. I know a lot of you guys saw some work I did on that earlier, but a lot more has been done. That's for sure. Let me get out of here before I make too much of a mess. Oh, doing a lot of work inside the tool shed as well. So you'll be seeing that video coming out probably this weekend. So it'll take me a while to get that one done, and I'm just kind of doing in increments. But yeah, unfortunately, I never got a chance to weed eat the other day. So I still got some weeds popping up around things. The grass down there is really doing great for erosion control. I wish I had got a little more up high here. You can see all this kind of just goes down that way a little bit. But down on the big slope over there, that's all that grass, and that's doing real well. But you can see inside the foundation area, I got some weeds. I got to get out there and weed eat and trim and spray. I need to spray some of this grass and this gravel right here. So you can tell where I drive in. Right here, this doesn't get driven on very much. There's a little bit of grass growing up. Same thing right there. But again, it's a build site. It's a work in progress. So not too worried about that right now. And you know, I just mowed. Again, I didn't get a chance to weed eat, but look how high the grass is getting already. You know, already growing. But my drainage is doing well. Everything's draining the right way. Whenever we get the house built and I get the box blade out and I reshape and smooth all the dirt and everything, I'll fix this ditch right here. I'll come up and show you. And of course, look how much that is compressing. Guys, back in the day, this tree mountain was halfway up that tree, and it had just been slowly compressing over time. I am not worried about it at all right now. I know it's an eyesore, but once the house is done and I can start picking this out, and I may have it professionally removed and burned, but I got to be careful not to have anything melt my solar panels or burn my house down. So and right now I got all these building materials here, so I can't bring anything over there. So again, not too worried about that. Not too worried about that at all. But this right here is, look how much this let me see if I can get over here. Look at that. Isn't that crazy how the just a little bit of rain can create a ditch like that just over time? But my plan is to get the box blade and smooth the side of this and smooth the side of that. I'll still keep a ditch there, but I want to be able to mow, and you can't mow when the ditch looks like that. But all the grass is grown down here to keep the erosion from washing everything out. That looks really nice. Yep, very, very happy. The tent is holding up in the storms. I am surprised too, because it has been just super. We had 70-mile-an-hour winds last night, guys. 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's just kind of crazy. That doesn't even look like that many trees anymore. But it goes so deep and back around. If you do remember the drone footage looking down on it, it's like 5 times. But my house is 40 foot by 40 foot, and that's probably 5 times the area. Yeah, there's a lot. But it sure is pretty up here today. That rain just washed all the dust. Because, you know, it didn't rain for, you know, a month or two. I mean, maybe just a little sprinkle here and there, a couple storms. But when the rain came, it just washed everything, made it beautiful. Made it beautiful. All right, guys, I wanted to get this up to you while the break in the storm. And don't forget, tomorrow on RidgeLife, I got a really fun video for you. Some of y'all will be like, see, I told you so. I told you so. But it's a fun one. And tonight's live on RidgeLife. I'll be going over to Meredith's once I get the work done over here this afternoon. And we'll go live with you over on RidgeLife, 7 p.m. Central Time. So hopefully see you guys there. And if you like today's video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out on one of our channels. Until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go RidgeLife. Woo! Ooh. Turkey vulture, where are you going? Where are you going?